if you're in a relationship and you're feeling like it's a bit stuck, or you're in a good relationship and you want it to be better, you want there to be more passion, or if you're single and you keep having the same relationship again and again with different people and you're like, I want this to change, then you're in the right place.
I'm Jenny.
And I'm Dan.
And we are together Relationship Rising. This is a vehicle of transformation and a company that we've set up many years ago, and exploring in our own world, in our own lives, and our journey of 27 years together. And these spaces that we've explored inside ourselves as we've hit the peaks and we've hit the troughs, or we've hit the peaks and we've hit the troughs, and spaces where we kept turning away from each other and then finding our way back to each other through some very, very deep dives and some powerful work which we get to share within the Relationship Code, which is our online signature program.
And my heart always fills with joy when I share this. Everything to do with Relationship Rising, because it's not a story of we met and we were happy and it's all been good and it's all been good ever since. It's not that at all. What it is a journey of we met, we fell in love, we had the honeymoon period, it was so good, I thought this is life, and then oh dear, and it all started to crumble, and it crumbled for quite a while, and there was no program like this for me and for Jenny, and so we searched, and it was a long, long time picking pieces of this and pieces of that together. And I'm happy to share that, the reason I'm happy to share is because hopefully it gives you hope that we hit some pretty low lows and we've figured out a way of how you can turn it around. And I don't think it's that different from most people, having now worked with a lot of men, a lot of couples, and a lot of women.
Yeah, I hear you. And I think, Dan, where we are different, and what has shown up as a massive difference for us is people come to me again and again and again in other facets of the work I do, and they share, 20 years of talk therapy and how they've worked with many aspects of the relationship with talk therapy year after year after year. And yet I was finding on my treatment table with the body work and the intelligence of the somatic body, changes would happen instantly when the change occurred embodied, and in a way where the somatic intelligence of the body in some way interfaced with the psyche, the psychological component. So this fascinated me, and over a quarter of a century of working hands-on, we started to get these patterns, and we were collaborating at that time not only on our own relationship but our different fields of expertise as well, and wanting to kind of like scoop the whole thing up, like bringing in all these ingredients and all these facets of what we were learning and assisting other people with, and turn that towards each other to see how can we bring the potency of what we're offering in other people's worlds to this relationship. Can we actually make the change right here? And let's go all in on that. So that was kind of the journey of the birth of the Relationship Code, from extremely distressing struggle and hopelessness, and spaces where we couldn't see a way out of the crunch zones that we were in, but we knew we didn't want to move apart. We knew that there was something more. We knew there was a place beyond where we could see.
And what's interesting, what Jenny shared there, I often talk about saying it in man speak, which is a bit more fewer words and a bit more straight. It's almost like we kept having this crunch, and even when we got, like, in theory, we understood what was happening, we still didn't have it embodied so that we could actually make the change. And what Jenny was sharing about, when at a cellular level, when that change happens, then everything can change quite quickly, in fact. And that's the joy of the Relationship Code. It's not just theory, it's the practical, the practices that you can actually put in place to change as a human being. And that's the other beauty of this, that I'm a different man, not just in this relationship, but with my children, at work, in my football team, in life. I'm a different man because of Relationship Rising and the Relationship Code that I've put in place. I'm a different person.
And this is one of the pieces I keep looking at. There's not many of us that are born as a a genius soccer player and a genius equestrian or a genius surfer. There is the code of ethics and the code that, like the work, putting in the work and increasing our skill set, because many of us in relationship, the patterns we're given when we're very young don't serve us to create instant intimacy, polarity, connection, passion, and a container where growth is welcome. So a lot of this is moving from knowing and realizing I was never an expert in relationship, that these tools I had to learn have been the foundation of growth that we continue with now. So to become an expert of what's going on inside of me has been a lifelong journey, and this is what we share, is our own journey from becoming complete novices in doing us, like doing ourselves, to a certain level of mastery, which is ongoing. It's ongoing. We're not cooked, we're not finished, we're not complete, we're learning every minute of every day. And if you think it's just us we're dealing with, we're also dealing with packs of dogs and family members. We have our children. We run multiple businesses. We are also we also run other businesses. We are doing many things,
retreats and workshops and all that stuff.
Yeah, so we have a diverse and full aspect to this. I'm also a homeschooling mother, so I'm learning with the reflections that we have of our children all of the time as well. So, it's like we are sleeves rolled up in life. We are not evading any aspect of life, and that is why what we bring is so relatable to so many facets of human existence and how we are in the world. All the pieces of our world are included, and that is why couples who've been together for a really long time, or couples that are newly together and are looking to begin their journey in their life together, find there is deep value and relevance, relatability and authenticity to what we bring.
So if you're watching this and you're thinking, I'm interested, click on the link, check out relationshiprising.com. You'll find the relationship code there. You can get started straight away. And, I believe that transforming your relationship shouldn't take years. It shouldn't take months. And, a lot of, as Jenny mentioned, a lot of this talk therapy where week after week after week you talk, the changes should be happening. And that's what I'm really proud of. It shouldn't cost thousands of dollars, shouldn't take weeks and weeks and months. You should be able to see it happening, and change is beautiful. And I can't believe who I am today compared to who I was just a short while ago, relatively speaking. And just to confirm, we've been together over a quarter of a century, and I've never been so in love with Jenny, my wife. And I know it's possible. I know no matter where you are, you can transform who you are as a person, and that, when you change, the relationship does change. So.
Thank you so much for sharing and leaning in and listening to us and feeling who we are. There's a depth and a capacity and a sincerity to what we bring. And we've enjoyed helping hundreds and hundreds of people, hundreds and hundreds of couples already. And this is opening the doors to our wider community who, for passion, for this depth of connection, that you're on the same page as us. And we know relationship is what magnifies the human experience. And we desire for everyone to experience the level of growth and intimacy in being authentically who you are.
I'll share a quick story and then we'll be done. But after our relationship came back on track, so to speak, we were kind of like, right, we're back in love. Let's get in the camper van and disappear off on holidays with the kids and just enjoy life. And there was this little voice kept saying, hey, do you think you went through all of that just so you two could be happy in a camper van? No, there's a bigger plan here. You got to share this, and so it is with joy now. It's been a lot of work, a lot of effort. It's been a joy as well to bring this to life in the relationshiprising.com. It's the relationship code, and it's for everybody. Fits in that code, whether you're single, old, young, married for 20 years, just getting married, divorced, wherever you are. Men, women, wherever you feel you are in life, you'll fit in that code, and it's a beautiful thing. So welcome.
Yeah, welcome.